Hola everyone, welcome to Flexibility Script. I wanted to shoot a quick video on the stall bars or wall bars behind me. I usually record videos and share them on Instagram when I do things on the stall bar, but I've never had one where I've put it up on the YouTube channel. But I've gotten a request in regards to some inversions on the stall bar, so I'm going to go into progressions for inversions. So if you're starting out and just want to learn how to get into an inversion, how to easily scale it up, I'll do my best. Alright, to start off, it's really great if you have a mat and that you can place the mat on the stall bars. Usually if I was to stand next to it, right around hip height is right where I'll place the mat on that stall bar. And it usually means that once I place it, it'll be this stall bar here is the one I'm going to be grabbing a hold. As soon as I get into that upside down position, that starting position, if I have a hard time reaching this stall bar, then I'll move the mat down to the next stall bar. So to get started, once the mat is there, you want to make sure that you have a good forward fold type of position. Your knees don't have to be straight. You just want to make sure you have that flexibility along your backside to be able to come down to the ground. So what I usually do is I'll forward fold. I'll come down. My knees, I usually keep them soft, and I come forward so that I can make contact with the stall bar. And I want to feel my upper back making contact with the bar. If I reach up, I feel the mat, and I want to reach one bar higher. Notice that I'm on the balls of my feet too to make it easier to reach up. Now once I'm here, my goal is going to be to think about breaking the bar. And as soon as I think I'm going to break the bar, it'll help create some shoulder stability. From here, I can just start with taking one leg and slowly picking it up off the ground. And just get used to this feeling, because this feeling is what you're going to be doing to get yourself up and then right back down. Again, lift up, get used to this activation here, and then you're going to put a little bit of power and then float that knee up and then come down. So that's part one. And you can just get used to that feeling where you're swinging the leg up. Once you create enough power, you'll pick that knee up, and notice that that leg that stayed on the ground, I just picked it up so that it was coming in towards my chest. And then I let the leg that led the way up lead the way back down as well. Once you get comfortable with that, you can start playing with that knee that's second to come up off the ground that I brought into my chest. Play with trying to straighten it up, and I'll show you what that looks like. So, same thing. I'm going to be coming down, breathe soft into my knees, rock my head, walk myself up, reach up, break the bar, and then again I can play with that lift off. I'm here. Once I feel like, ooh, hey, there's a bar, straighten that leg. To come down, same thing, but reverse it. Up, straighten, and I can let this leg lead the way down, or let the other leg. Usually they kind of both follow. As that gets better, you can start working on that top position. I call it the pencil position. That's when you're fully inverted, toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, and then you can start playing with progressions from there to help build strength in your inversions, and mostly like their serious abdominal work once you're up there, along with grip work. So there's a couple variations when you start playing with actual exercises from inversions. I'll say the closer your legs are together as you lower them, the harder it is, because there's more body weight that you have to pull back up. As soon as you get into a straddle position, that it'll lessen the load as you're going down and as you're coming up. So when starting to teach the exercises where you're lowering the legs and coming back up, I always start with the legs open, the straddle position, before working someone up to both legs together. So there's a couple of progressions in the straddle position. So I'll break that up right now. Okay, here we go. So same thing, I'm coming down. Forward bend, walk, walk, walk. Upper back makes contact, head nice and relaxed. Grab, grab, break that bar. And again, thinking that one leg's gonna lead the way up, and here I am. So from here, I'm gonna open out. And as I open out, I'm going to try to control it all the way down to make contact with the ground. Once I make contact with the ground, again, I can kick up, and straddle, and try to make it all the way down. So this is the part where it gets, where you can really work that sometimes as you get to here, it's like you just want to collapse. And it's okay if that happens, kick yourself back up, and you really want to start working on that. As soon as you get to that 90-degree position where your legs are before they start coming all the way down, that's the part that you really want to work on creating strength and control through, resisting the urge to just fall. If you lose control, it's okay, but keep working on trying to gain control of it. And again, it's fun. So one of the things I like to focus in on, and it's usually easier to talk this way instead of when I'm upside down, is that once my legs are in that 90 degree as they were here, I'm opening them up, and before I go to lower them down, I need to think about what's happening with my pelvis. So my goal is going to be that once my legs are in that straddle, I'm going to think about this bit of a tuck under happening. And my hips have to tuck under in order to control the descent down to the ground. I like to think like the floor is glass, and I'm really resisting the urge to break the glass. So my goal is not to lower my legs and bump the ground. That as much as I can, I'm going to try to land really lightly, and that really lightly means I really have to control my pelvis and really tuck under and brace to control the movement down. So what that looks like, same thing, here, break the bar, kick up, and I'm here. So once I get to this position here, I really think tuck under, and I keep tucking under as I bring my legs down. Once I'm there, I can again kick up, open, tuck under, tuck, as I control the leg down. One thing I didn't mention is I kind of come down into a circle. When I first started doing it, I would just come down and hit the ground and then work my way into that circle position. So when I started them, I would come up, and when I would open out, I would just stop right there and then bring my feet back together, and then come back up. And then as I started getting more and more control, then I started working on finishing that full circle at the bottom. So once you develop that, you can progress from that. From the next step would be to see if that, instead of bringing the feet together, the kick back up, that once you hit the bottom of the circle, to see if you can start pulling yourself back out of the circle. So to start off, it's easier to not touch the floor, to make that circle without touching the floor and circle back. The closer you get to the floor, know that the more weight there is that you're having to lift back up. So I think that's easier when you see what I'm talking about. So the lower I circle my legs, as I make that circle, I kind of stay hovering off of the ground in order to come back up without hitting the ground. And as I get better, I can get closer and closer to the ground and come back up out of it. But the closer I get to the ground, the more weight there is to lift up. So I'm here, I break the bar, kick up, straighten. So I'm here. As I open up, I'm going to kind of not touch the ground, but come back together and circle back up. So I limit the depth, almost coming just to 90 to circle down and back up. And as that gets better, I keep lowering down a little closer and closer to the ground. And trying to circle back up. Once you get that, you can start playing with the straight leg variations, which I'm not quite there yet strength-wise, but I'm getting there. But this is usually enough to start you off in an inversions practice on the stall bars and really start working on creating the strength. I usually do a couple of sets, anywhere from 3 to 5 repetitions per set, and then keep working my way from there with the progression. So I hope this helps. Give it a shot. Bye.